Hi everyone, Andy Davis here again from Master of Voice, a channel with reactions to performers from across the world. In this episode, another reaction to Dimash, this time from back in 2018 when he performed My Heart Will Go On at a film festival. So I'm excited to hear this. Let's jump right in.
Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on.
Nice.
Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on.
This is excellent. Of course, I love the dancers there with him just to accentuate the performance just a bit. I love this song. It's a beautiful song. Of course, the love theme from Titanic back in the day with Celine Dion. You all have told me about this performance, you dears out there. So I'm excited to see it today. And I love the way he's just easing into this song. This can be a very, well, first of all, it's a long song. And it also builds to the end. And so you have to sort of pace yourself. And he's doing that so nicely here. Just easing in here with some softer piano volume singing. But so well done already. Nicely placed on the breath, focused and controlled. Of course, down into his lower range just a bit here, and as I now know, in his more current singing era, if you will, 2 years later, his lower range is a little more developed and fuller down there, but I also love the focus he's giving this. Just a great start to this wonderful song. A little breathiness around these notes. Nice full baritone here.
Open the door and you hear in my heart will go on the door.
Some nice emotion on his face here, also coming through his vocals.
You can touch us one time and last for a night.
Now up into his mix sound. I love these dancers. I really enjoy some of the different turns he's giving this song, and also that we moved up into his chest voice range here, but he presented it first as a mixed sound with reserved dynamics, but now as he revisited that part of his range, a more full focus sound here. Of course, that's just part of the toolbox that Dimash has, that stellar control of his voice, and I'm enjoying this. Mixed here. Nice. More full connected sound here. excellent use of dynamic contrast from louder sections to softer. Of course, he's not to his full voice, full volume sound just yet. Yes! Wow! I knew it was coming, you guys. Of course, we all know and love this song. However, I just love the way he has built this song into this. Moved down stage here, really starting to up his showmanship level in this song. And then he gave us those full vocals there. Still well controlled, but just a wow moment. Of course, giving us wider and taller vowels to let that sound come through and be a more full, bigger sound. So impressive, the control he has of his stellar vocal instrument. Wow! What excellent breath control. We know that, but wow, that was truly impressive. I love that big held belting note there. Of course, on up into his range, we know he has a huge wide range, but this is like a nice belting sound he has there in his chest voice. Very well controlled in a nice straight tone, but then let the vibrato come in there at the end just to show and free up that sound there. So well done, as usual.
Stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Wow. Wow. I loved that so much. I think my mouth was gaping open through most of that because I was just, in awe of his excellent performance. Again, stellar use of dynamic contrast. Even there in that last section we just featured, he had big belting, huge long held notes, but then he pulled it back to some nice, softer, very well controlled singing right there at the end. Of course, ending with a held note. Softly done on the breath, and then let the vibrato creep in there at the end. A wonderful ending to this great performance of this song. Of course, a song so well known, it's sometimes difficult for us to get the original artist, Celine, out of our minds, but Dimash, wow. And I love the dancers. The entire performance here was just so nicely done. I'm thrilled I saw this today. I mean, it just, the type of talent that Dimash has, it just inspires us all to be better at whatever we do. For me, that's singing and teaching and being a musician and, a connoisseur of great music, if you will. And that's why I enjoy Dimash. I've truly enjoyed becoming a dear with you all over these past few months. And I can't wait to see even more. And I'm thrilled to continue to feature Dimash on the channel. It's just stellar, excellent performances, every single one that I see. I love it. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please click like and hit subscribe. I've left links to my social media down below. You can also leave me a comment of other Dimash performances, especially more current performances that you would like for me to react to next. And otherwise, just have a great day.